5starglowradio.com now, no time for stress. Party we say, and them know we do it like every day. Where the girl them a say, 5 star where the thugs them a say, 5starglowradio.com. You don't know what politics I represent. Alright, that's how the people them come. When them want to hear music for make them have what? Fun. 5starradioglow.com. Man.
Hello, hello.
Yes,
Hello,
yes. Good
hello.
night.
Hi. This is the
How you
Missus
doing?
and DJ Select in the station tonight, and we have the pleasure of having Mr. Terry Lyon on the phone. How are you tonight?
Yeah. Yes, yes. Doing fine.
Great, great. So you have two singles out. Can you tell the
Yes.
listeners the title of the two singles you have out right now?
Okay. First, we have one Press the Street Up and Get Up Right. Both these singles are singles of my upcoming album that I'm working on the present moment right now, called self-titled Get Up Right.
Okay, that's cool. Um, when you were writing Press the Street Up, how did you come up with that name?
Press the Street Up. Well, the idea came to me when me and fellow brethren in number 7 element click, Jaffa would build the rhythm for the Press It Up. So it was in the studio vibes, and that's the kind of vibration that comes to me, at the present time, and so I just started vibing into the rhythm, and just lyricing and everything, that vibe just kind of comes to me, and that's basically how my songs come to me. I listen to the rhythm, and I meditate for a while, and that's the idea I came up with, and so I just kind of like vibe off it, and I build a song to it.
Okay. When creating your material, do you have like a certain way that you kind of go into your creativity to kind of
Yes,
get your thoughts
definitely.
grouped?
I,
Okay.
I always try to be diverse. I always try to create some kind of a new pattern, a new style.
Okay.
I'm always in experimenting.
Okay. So your creative process pretty much varies.
I wouldn't say it varies, because I use all kind of techniques, because I listen to all different kind of music, as long as it moves me, what I mean?
Okay.
And I try to learn from other musicians
Okay. Great.
as
Great.
well.
Great. Great. Now, I didn't get tonight will be my first time hearing the two singles that you've sent in tonight. However, I
Yeah.
listened to the CD that you had prior to this, the mixtape you put out, and it is amazing. I really
Thank you,
enjoyed
bro.
the I think it was Respect or Touch Me.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't
yeah,
remember
thank
the
you, thank you.
names, but I know how it goes in my head. But it was
Yeah, yeah,
really
touch
nice.
me,
So
yeah,
I'm
that
excited to
song.
hear the two singles you have tonight.
Yes, yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, Terry, what inspired you to be a DJ or a rapper? What inspired you to start DJing and rapping to make people hear all your lyrics that you have?
Well, basically, this music thing has been with me from ever since I was a little kid. I
Okay.
don't know if you guys know, but Chronicle, that's right now presently under Massive B management, Bobby Sanders and Jabba for Hot 97 FM, play on Sunday nights. That's my older cousin. So I used
Okay.
to, as a little youth, I used to go around to the dance, because from St. Anne, Jamaica, and we used to go to the dance, and I used to just watch my older cousin hold the mic and DJ all the time, and my, like my family knew that I had this kind of music thing inside of me, but I was always kind of shy, but my cousin Chronicle was the first one who really brought that out of me, kind of let me get brave up and say, that's the first guy that really gave me the mic while I me, spit a 1, 2 lyrics and, at a dance hall,
Right.
that's what we usually do, and basically, I just kept up with that, and, my parents moved to the United States, I came along with my mom,
Okay.
So I basically just listen to music and try to write lyrics, but at that time my lyrics wasn't making sense the way I was writing them, as far as song format and so forth. But over years of practicing, of writing and learning how to write my songs, creating punchlines, verses that have certain kind of impact with, style format and delivery again, like I said before, all trying to be diverse, come up with something new creation, so it was always in me, but if I should say that who really bring that out of me is certain artists, I would say like Capital, Junior Reid, Bob Marley first and foremost. A lot of artists that really have an impact on me. Those are very few names that really like impact me as an artist and inspire me to create my music. But to be honest, I have to say it was always inside of me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's just those are the people that really kind of brought it out and kind of give me the inspiration and nurture me along the way.
Okay. Okay, so for those who don't know you, of course we hear the accent. Let us know where you're from originally.
Originally, I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
From down in the Brownstown area.
Okay.
Discovery Bay.
Okay, so now you reside in New York?
Yeah, I reside in New York, but I travel. I'm also back in Jamaica. At the present time, I'm in New York right now.
Okay. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to get into your first single.
Yes.
And let me see. Which one are we playing the first single? We'll be playing? Press the Street Up. So we're going into the first single from Mr. Terri Lion, Press the Street Up.
Yes.
Yeah, straight myself. Boss. 7 element represent. Jaffa, DJ Blast, Lava. Jaffa represent. Come and press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Ha! Like fireman, we have it straight up. Press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Clash, girl, fire woman, me a feature. Press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Ha! Like fire, take it to the straight up. The muscle man a dazzle. Lava, me say. Think I goggle, man a goggle. Saga, me say. Girl, bubble, she a muggle. Faster, me say. Street black up like gravel. Drama, me say. Girl, stand up and me saggle. Larger, me say. Man a juggle, nor muggle. Father, me say. I still run the rims. Charger, me say. Get the youth fight heavens. Taller, me say. Come and press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Me hot like fireman, we have it great up. Press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Clash, girl, fire woman, me a feature. Press it straight up. Come and press it straight up. Me hot like fire, take it to the straight up. You know the struggle tough man, I got harder, me say. I still see I the first. Father, me say. Quench every man thirst. Harder, me say. Evidence, the saga, me say. Man hot like fire. Can't watch his step. Represent the entire. Charger, me say. And the current me a stir up. Drama, me say. Babylon, no head corrupt. Lava, me say. Street lock up like flash up. Charge up, me say. And I know we can go mash up. Tall up, me say. Yeah, straight for them. Represent. Come and represent straight up. Come and represent straight up. Hot like fireman, we have it great up. Press it straight up. Come and represent straight up. Clash, girl, fire woman, me a feature. Press it straight up. Come and represent straight up. Hot like fire, take it to the straight up. Me muscle man a dazzle. Lava, me say. Think I goggle, man a goggle. Saga, me say. Girl, bubble, she a muggle. Faster, me say.
La. Yo, that was fire.
Battle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yo, that was nice,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
That was really nice. You know, I say that was really nice, man.
Yeah, man, much respect.
Okay. I have a sneak track of yours called Ghetto Prayer. Do you want me to play that today, or you wanna?
Yeah, definitely, man. Because I introduce the vibration to the people, and let them know what's really coming from Terri Lion. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's been a while. I've been kind of quiet, but I've been in the laboratory just creating me. This is really my technique. This is the real style that I'm I'm coming with now. Over the years I'm nurturing, being behind the business, behind the scenes, because I've been here for a while.
All right. So when you were basically writing Ghetto Prayer, what made you write that particular song right there, Ghetto Prayer? How did you come up with that
Ah,
particular song?
definitely. I couldn't wait till you asked that question. Ghetto prayer now is basically a prayer from the youth in the ghetto. Ghetto prayer really kind of is your thought, you know, things that I've been going through. I consider myself a ghetto youth. No matter where my parents reach in life, no matter where I reach in life, I always try to remember where I'm coming from. And I always cater to the suffering people, the ghetto,
Okay.
the youth from the ghetto. And that's how I grew up. So, basically that's within me. So ghetto prayer now is basically saying a prayer. Just like you would go down on your knee and say a prayer to Jah. You know what I mean?
I hear
Thank you
you.
for life. Thank you for bread. Thank you for another day. Thank you for food. You know what I mean? Thank you for shelter. You know what I mean? Provide for I and I, make a way, protect I and I, your journey and life and from all manner of evil. So get a
Exactly.
prayer basically is a prayer. I'm saying is a prayer. But why it's called ghetto prayer is because it's from a youth in the ghetto, which is me. I use
Yes.
myself as an example and also speak for a lot of youth in the ghetto.
Yes, I.
So that concept really came to me, I mean, I said, well, I'm going to make this album basically created off of my prayer to Jah. So that's basically why it's called ghetto prayer because, me consider the way of my thinking, my thoughts, and how I grew up, and, things I relate to in life. And, also being around the ghetto, I played with the ghetto. The concept came to me, it was like a vision, because
Mm-hmm.
whenever I write my songs, is basically off of reality.
Okay.
Every inspiration I experience in life, I try to build my songs and due to things that I experience.
That's
So
great,
I
man.
mean, I sit back and I say, well, I've been doing these songs, I've been making singles since 1997 up until this point, and I didn't really make a song that really touch the crowd yet or make an impact that thing put me on the market as an artist. If say here Terri Lion, or the youth a bust out or something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? So I really sit down and try to create the elements that I think that will really make this happen at this time. You know what I mean? So basically, no one can really go over chat. So I say get a prayer. I come and I go down for my knee and I say get a prayer. So it's basically a prayer to my music.
Well, that's a blessing,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why y'all took over the show, brethren?
Okay, so Terry, you know that we're big on community service. So, of course, we have
Yeah.
to ask you, what ways have you chosen to give back to your community or communities around you?
Well, basically, to give back to the community is to help the kids, help the youths, to help everyone overall in any way you can. I mean, that doesn't really affect you because some people worry about, well, they get to a certain level and things. I always try to stay down to earth. So basically, how do I give back to the community? You know what I mean? Is nurturing the kids with positive music. Whatever I can do, in my community has improved the area as far as, helping people that's like basically suffering in the community. If I get to the levels where I can help them, and my fellow brothers, within our